Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89, or at least my favourite profile picture. So I watched the latest Barbie trailer about 4 days ago. It came out. I meant to do a video about it right away because it didn't just show some more footage, it showed some more elements to the film which people have been talking about, which made it very interesting. But I wanted to watch the video that Grace Randolph did because she tends to be a bit more objective. She's left, but she's a bit more objective than most of the other people I normally watch who really play into the pop culture wars and everything. And I must have forgot about doing my own video, and eventually I watched the video earlier today from Grace Randolph about the Barbie film, and she was talking about what I was sort of picking up on, and she seemed to agree. And I realized I didn't do a video, so I'm doing it now. The trailer, it was the third trailer, kind of referring it to as the main trailer as opposed to the teaser trailer or the second trailer. And like the first couple of trailers, it depicts, the Barbie world. We see, how Barbie lives in this perfect world where everything's the same every day and nothing's ever wrong. And then we know in the trailers that she goes in the real world, but we weren't really shown why. In this one, we sort of see why. Weird things start to happen. Like, she actually... The Barbie dream house never had stairs. Now, I didn't know this because we didn't have the Barbie dream house. My sister had Barbies, I had Ken dolls, we played together. We converted a wardrobe into a Barbie apartment complex, basically. And we used that instead of having a Barbie dream house. So I never realised it didn't have stairs, but apparently she just floats down from her bedroom every morning because there's no stairs, but in a disturbing moment, she just falls midair. And then... when she goes to have a shower, it's a cold shower, and her heels touch the ground, and she has flat feet. And when she shows the other Barbies, they all start screaming and dry reaching and everything, and it's just this really extreme reaction. And then after that, we see her in some sort of dance. They're in like a disco, and they're all doing choreographed moves. And then she just randomly turns around and says, "Does anyone think about dying?" And it's like the world freezes, like, oh God, Barbie's thinking. Outside of the box, or thinking for herself or something, or questioning things. That's like a bad thing. So we see her approaching some wise Barbie who seems to live somewhere outside of the main sort of Barbie town or something. And she gives Barbie two options, and she holds up a pink Barbie high heel shoe and a Birkenstock and says basically, make a choice, Barbie world or the real world. And of course she picks Barbie world because who wouldn't want to live in a perfect world? And she says, no, that's the wrong decision, choose again, which basically means she's being forced to pick the real world, and, she's not allowed to stay in the Barbie world. She has to go into the real world, and, that's sort of what happens. She goes, Ken joins her, and we see them, one of her first interactions seems to be some guy slapping a button, and she slaps him in the face and she gets charged. We see them getting arrested again because apparently they're having trouble navigating the real world. We see Ken being a misogynistic twat, basically. And just, obviously he's not in the real world. He's, because he's from Barbie world, so he has no idea what's happening and how things are supposed to work. And it just comes off as really cynical, and it really seems to be criticising the Barbie world and the Barbie, brand, because this is a world that little girls have enjoyed escaping into for decades, and a play pattern, and playing Barbies when they grew up, and there seems to be a criticism of this, like there's something wrong with it, or it just seems really cynical and negative. And the trailer says if you love Barbie or hate Barbie, you'll love this film. I don't think that's really possible. I think people who love Barbie and would love to live in that fantasy world of a perfect world are going to be told that that's wrong and they shouldn't want that, and also that this sort of the Barbie's like a bad representation of femininity or female power or whatever Barbie stands for is apparently wrong, and it just seems to be a really cynical negative message, and I don't know why anyone who loves Barbie would want to sit through 2 hours of this. So I'm a bit worried about the film now, and so are other people. Because it doesn't seem to be celebrating Barbie and doing just a literal representation of the doll world and having fun with that. It seems to be an attack of it and a criticism of it. And you see Barbie being chased by someone who runs Barbie world, who's like, we can't let the real world know about Barbie or whatever, and it's some sort of because Barbie lives in this little world that's like encapsulated in like a pink love heart or something. It's like its own little universe, and they basically don't want the two worlds to collide or something. And it just seems to be a big message film, a big cynical sort of thing. And I'm not sure it's really going to work. I'm not sure Barbie fans are going to enjoy it or embrace it. I mean, it sort of justifies itself by creating the Barbie world in the real world. Like literally seeing, the houses that as they would appear as full size houses, all that. That's amazing. But outside of that, I'm not sure this film has anything positive to offer about Barbie and the Barbie franchise or brand or anything. So, just wanted to comment on that. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Oh, only other good thing is I think maybe the original creator of Barbie has a cameo explaining to Barbie maybe her value. It's unclear. It's unclear. It would be cool though if that's what they